Hi, Kevin Maloney from the Maloney Method. Today, the title of our show is Too Little or Too Much and the Importance of Audibles. Once people get through the initial stages of training and they develop somewhat of a habit, it's a little bit of a danger zone because they haven't put in the necessary time for it to be entrenched in their lifestyle. When it's entrenched in your lifestyle, nothing stops you. But when you come out of the initial stages and you have developed a certain amount of rhythm, it's a little bit of a danger zone before it becomes entrenched. So let's take on too little. Let's say a person has got up to the point where they get up in the morning, feel good, they can go out and run 3 miles. They can do this on a regular basis, all right? Then what happens, over time, they get a little bored. They don't even know it, but they start kind of disrespecting the fact that they got in condition to do the 3 miles. Little things mean a lot. All of a sudden, they're not putting their sneakers out, what they're gonna wear the night before. They're not preparing some type of breakfast for some energy before they run. They're not putting the psychic energy into the initial preparation because in their mind, I got this thing. Now what happens is, all of a sudden they get up late one morning, boom, to find their outfit, breakfast is not made, boom, boom, okay, I'll skip it today, all right? Those little things have started an erosion of the habit. They don't even know it at this point, okay? Now, how do you overcome this? You have to shake up your system out of its normal base. So if you're used to doing 3 miles, hold on, son. If you're used to doing 3 miles, you have to shake yourself up and say, I'm going to do 5 miles. I am not going to disrespect the process, which I have not given much respect to. It means a lot to be prepared the night before, to give it the time and the energy that it's valued at, okay? People have their oil change, they schedule all kinds of things. They schedule all kinds of things and they give it importance. What happens over time is you stop giving it the importance that it deserves before it's entrenched, okay? This is a zone where it becomes very easy to quit, okay? So the too little part of it, you have to shake the system up, you have to review the basics of the habits that made it easy for you to get on the street, and you have to respect the fact that you have got up to 3 miles. You have to remember in the beginning how you couldn't run a half mile. It's human nature that when you accomplish something, you no longer give it the value as when you were going for it. When you give it the value is when you stop training and 6 months later you look up and say, you know what? I was up to 3 miles. I cannot believe I let that go. So for the too little people, review your habits of getting on the thing. Respect the fact that you've done it and shake your system up so that if you're used to doing 3, say I'm doing a double one tomorrow. Shake your system up. The other end of it, on the danger zone, before it's entrenched, are the people who do too much, okay? They're so revved up, okay, that they keep increasing at a pace that cannot be sustained, all right? And they fail to notice that they're overtrained, okay? They fail to notice that even though their performance, okay, even though their performance, boom, boom, boom. Yes, they go, okay, hold on. They fail to notice that even though their performance is good and they're doing incredible things, they do not notice that they are a miserable human being, okay? We've all run into these people. They train 2 hours a day, they look magnificent, and you say hello to them and they say, what did you mean by that? They are miserable, okay? They are on edge all the time because everything in their life is about their training. Now, that also cannot be sustained. I see so many of the young trainers on YouTube, musclehead guys, young, 30, 35, 40, and they're putting together these incredible programs, okay? And they're breaking it down into micro this and micro that and this and that and rep, boom, boom, boom. None of these young people will be on the playing field at 73. They all fade out about 45. I've seen it my entire training career. They all fade out. Now, what's important about this is that the first show we did, the first word we uttered was sustainability. Don't throw that, son, please. If you cannot sustain a program and understand the nuances of making adjustments, then you can't sustain it, okay? Which leads me to the third part of the title of this show, the importance of audibles. An audible is when you go into something with a plan and you have to make an adjustment. No matter what the plan is, okay, couple more.
Okay,
so you go in with a plan. No more? Okay, then just wait, okay? Be a good boy. Thank you. Thank you. You have to go in with a plan, but the plan is not going to work for that day. To give you an example of an audible, no. As you see a football game, they go into the huddle. The quarterback, let's say he's Tom Brady, he says, okay, we're going Gronkowski over the middle. We're going for the first down, 6 yards, break to the middle. Okay? Hold on a second. They break the huddle. You gotta wait. Okay, hold on.
He can run around.
He wins. You can keep it going. The champ wins.
He's getting so pumped up.
Okay, there's the champ. Okay. So they come out of the huddle. The play was Gronkowski, 6 yards, cut to the middle, first down. Okay? They get to the line of scrimmage. Okay? The quarterback, whether he's Brady, Peyton Manning, or whatever, sees the middle linebacker has crept up right behind the defensive line. This play is not going to work. So Manning gets behind the center and yells out, Omaha! Omaha! What he's doing is calling an audible. He's telling the players the defense is set up, this play will not work, and we're going to the second option. You have to do that with training. You get up in the morning if you're supposed to train chest. Your chest is sore, but your energy is good. A lot of people say, no workout, my chest is sore. No, call an audible. Instead of working your chest, go for a run. Vice versa. You get up, you're supposed to run, energy's good, but your legs are a little tired. Don't use that as an excuse to miss some workout. Call an audible. Go to the gym and work the back. Audibles are one of the most important weapons to a sustainable program for a life that a person can learn. This is important. Call an audible, okay? Now, you got the problem of too little, you got the adjustment. You got the problem of too much, you got the adjustment. You know about audibles. It's important to understand that once you have a reasonable habit, before that habit is entrenched, is a danger zone, okay? You got to get past the danger zone. Once you're entrenched, you'll have the necessary time to become entrenched. Trust me, nothing will stop you because you have developed weapons to work around anything. Now, I'd like to tell you, in a week or two, we're going to start a new thing here on the Maloney Method. We're going to bring in common trainers. We're going to call it the why of the common man. I see women, men all over, hard trainers. And I'm always curious about how and why they started and how they sustained it. So we're going to bring them in and we're going to find out how the common man, the common woman that you see on the street, year after year, decade after decade, the why, how they keep doing it. And we'll find out in this series that the common man or common woman is very uncommon and they're very motivating. So we'll be having that in the next week or two. Until that time, remember, you can get a hold of us at the Maloney Method at gmail.com. That's Maloney, M-O-L-O-N-E-Y. And we will see you Monday with another interesting subject. Thank you for joining us. Boom.